Hello guys, and welcome to another video here on Studio Feebee. So today I'm doing something a little bit different where I'm going to sit down and chat through my top 5 tips on how to get out of that dreaded creative block. Literally, we all experience it. I absolutely hate it. It's where you're in a bit of a slump, you can't think of any new ideas, you're questioning what you're kind of doing really. And yeah, so I'm going to share some advice on my top 5 how to get out of it. Let's get started. So number 1, this is probably my most favourite way how to, jog the ideas, get some inspiration, and it is to consume creative content. So whoever you follow on Instagram, the illustrators that you look up to, whoever it might be, writers, dancers, any sort of creator, just consume their content, because I think there's something so inspiring about seeing what other people are doing, and it kind of jogs you on to do some more as well. Consuming YouTube content is also extremely inspirational. So people like Catnip and Furry Little Peach are 2 of my favourites. I always feel super inspired after watching their videos with new ideas, new projects, and it reignites that creativity whenever I watch those and gives me that drive again. On to number 2. So the second one is, honestly, just do something different. Just drop the creativity, drop whatever it is that you're doing, go outside, do something completely different, because you never know where you might get another idea, where you might get some inspiration. And especially when you're inside, like when you run a small business, depending on if you do it full-time, part-time, it can get quite tedious if you're constantly on your own at your desk, churning things out 24/7. You really do need to get a break from that, and I think you start to become too critical of what you're doing, and that's why then it can lead to a creative block. And you'll often find as well that when you do take that time away, when you come back, you'll have a fresh set of eyes, you'll see things from a different perspective, and you'll definitely have a clearer head. Number 3. Now, my advice is to get out and go and visit an exhibition. Whether it's your sort of thing or not, going to an art gallery, I often find, can give you so much new perspective on different maybe art forms, materials, ways of working. I was extremely lucky that during my childhood I did actually visit a lot of art galleries within Manchester. So Whitworth Art Gallery and Manchester Art Gallery, they've constantly got exhibitions and talks and shows on there. So it's always just good to get out and do something maybe a little bit different that you don't normally do, and it always sparks a little bit of interest. I was actually recently in Chester and I came across a really cute shop, and it had like an exhibition space at the back, and I stumbled upon this artist called Jonathan Edwards. I'll put a few photos in that I took here, and his work was actually really inspiring. It was super talented, and he used ink and traditional media to create his pieces. Number 4 is to brainstorm. So whatever those ideas are, whether you think they're rubbish, whether you think they have potential, just get them down onto paper and do something with them. So whether that's like a fun little exercise, you also can find lots of design and creative methods online, where it's fun little exercises to, distort your idea, generate some new ideas from that. Now, I did graphic design at degree level, and then I went into a graphic design role in the industry a few months later. And the one thing that we used to use quite a lot when we started on a project was there was something called a design kit. Now, they have an ideation stage, an implementation stage, and an inspiration stage. And then the inspiration stage is, honestly, it's really light-hearted exercises, couldn't speak then. And it makes you feel a little bit silly. So it might be something like, you'll have an idea, I don't know, let's say a boy wearing sparkly trousers, and then it'll say flip that idea. So how about it's the trousers with a funny face on? It could be anything like really silly like that. I mean, that was a really bad example. But you kind of get the message. Just have a little bit of fun with it and stop being so serious, because creativity can be super fun. And then this brings me on to the 5th and final idea. Talk to other creatives or talk to other people around you, because I can assure you every single person in the creative industry or doing anything of that nature, small business or not, will have experienced a creative rut. It's just natural. It's where the brain stagnates a little bit, you run out of your ideas, you're feeling a bit meh. But it's such a common thing, and speaking to other people will make you realise you are not alone with it, and it won't last for long. You will get out of that stage, you will get new ideas, and you will keep smashing it again. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click that little like button or the subscribe, and leave a comment on the best ways that you think you get out of creative blocks. Keep an eye out on this channel because I'm soon going to be posting some clay tutorials and desk tours because mine desperately needs a clean. And yeah, I hope you like the video. Goodbye guys.